Hey everybody, my name's Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. So today my 7th day is a fragrance that I love the most from Zoologist. It's no other than Zoologist Panda. Yeah, I love this fragrance. A beautiful fragrance. Shout out to my boy Jae Bin Lee. Shout out to my boy. He's put a lot of fragrance work in. He has a cool fragrance channel. I'll leave a link down below. He's a cool comedian kind of guy. A mixture on fragrances is a pretty cool concept. Definitely check it out. I'll leave the link down below. So today I'm going to go to one of my favorite stores in Philadelphia. Personally, I know the owner. He's an awesome guy. Near guy. I'm going to go to Perfumology, check out some cool fragrances. I'll take you along the ride, and I have to drop off some giveaway prizes as well. So my 7th day is Panda. Spray a little bit of it on. Just spray it all over. That's how much I like Panda. Nevertheless, this is Panda, my scent of the day by Zoologist. Victor Juan, you made amazing fragrance. So let's check out some cool fragrances at Perfumology, and I'll show you around Philadelphia a little bit. If you like this type of content, I hope you consider clicking the like button for more content like it. Click the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. Let's get the video started. Hey everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. In this video here, I'm going to take you around and show you the cool, amazing, the #1 best fragrance store in Perfumology. You're going to reach out to the owner and talk to him for a little bit, tell him about his new fragrances that are at the store, and then show him the whole store, you guys, and see what the amazing fragrances they have. I'll leave the website down below so you can check out. You can buy fragrances or samples. If you have any questions, you can email him down below, and he'll try his best to get back to you if you have any fragrance-related questions or any answers about fragrances on his website.
Hi everybody, thank you Chris so much for coming out to our shop and having me on your show. My name is Near Guy and I own with my family Perfumology.com and the store Perfumology located in Old City, Philadelphia. We're at 25 North 3rd Street at 3rd and Market. And this is our boutique. Let's talk about what's in here, a couple of new things. We have a lot of fragrances here. I'm really happy to show you guys around. And then this is also meant to be a bit of a conversation between me and Chris. So, a few new things. We have a lot of Nikolai that has come in, like Vanille Tonka #1. This one's a really great little bit of like incensey, vanilla, and balmy fragrance. You're gonna like this if you like just sexy, deep fragrances. I find that this one works a lot with people who enjoy either whether it's like Naxos or Zoologist B. That's the vanillas and the balmy things like that. So #1 is a very floral fragrance. This one's better for women specifically. So you're going to get a tuberose, jasmine, bold fragrance. This is super floral. You're going to love this in the springtime especially. Lots of really great fragrances out of this line. Brand new, just dropped, is Night Flow. I actually need to talk to Winston, the one and only, about this. He was asking me about it. He's the one who told me about this. A lot of times the people you watch on YouTube are the ones who tell me about certain fragrances even before the distributors and the brands themselves have the opportunity. So they somehow or another, he found it really quick and asks me about this. This is a really great raspberry amber leather fragrance. This one's super easy to get along with for people who like the brand. If you like Beat Cafe, this would be really good. Specifically, if you like both Beat Cafe and Siren and Sailors, I think this is going to be a real rock star fragrance. Just brought in Precious Liquid, Richard Gabai. My favorite here is Blue Agave and Neroli Musk. Neroli Musk is the one that I know for a fact I'm going to get a lot of wear out of, just because it's a very fresh, very clean brand. The packaging is clean, everything is super put together very well. And of course the people behind it, Richard and his wife, are really great people. What I love the most about our shop is actually the people who support us, not just the people who manufacture the perfumes like them, or Celine or Joseph Cortana, everybody who's actually behind these fragrances. Also, I wanted to show Chris, sorry to interrupt your show, we need to talk about Napa Noir, which you did get, which is very, very good leather with a like cookies and vanilla and a little like this is very like this is what I want to smell. This I really do get touring the Italian countryside in a beautiful early morning in a perfect leather jacket. So I really do love Napa Noir a lot. I'm down to one. I'm constantly down to one. It just came out. I've ordered it multiple times. So this is really great. So new is this just arrived a minute ago. This is Reflection. We are the first to have this. It's a brilliant composition, very citrus, immortelle, and it has a honey note that's really subtle and delicious. So if you like something like either, I think the people who like Ganymede are really going to really love this. This is going to be one of our big hits this summer for sure. Snowy Owl just came out yesterday. Like yesterday was the first day I could sell this. I'm already out of the special edition bottles. I'm down to one. Right, so all the new stuff is already like they came out this week and I'm already selling it out. So Omen, this one's brand new with an apple saffron bay leaf open, which is genius, by Miguel Matos. This was made by Miguel Matos for Manos Garrikinis, and this is really delicious, like aromatic ambery fragrance. If you like fascinating perfumes, if you like good fragrances, which if you're watching this channel, I know you do, this is going to be one that you should try. Definitely at least sample it. Fruity, aromatic, so like kind of an herbal type of thing, and a very kind of smooth ambery base. Sarah McCartney is great, and I love what I did on my holidays, and Babylon Sunset for a nicer day, Fluffy Lemon Top. These are really easy to get along with fragrances while being fascinating. They are fascinating on the skin. Sarah is a very fun person, and when it's darker out, I wear Dark Heart of Old Havana, like a mango leather tobacco fragrance. This one's delicious. And on the coldest of days, I wear something like Maxed Out, which is like canvas and leather and woods, and it's just awesome. Right, so all good stuff. Gallivant, always a good place in my heart. I'm always a big fan of what they have to do. It's say, I wear a lot of Bukhara because it's the most recent release, but you know, Brooklyn is very fresh. A lot of people who like fresher fragrances are going to love Brooklyn, and the people who like the darker stuff, London or
Brooklyn's my favorite. I love Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's your favorite. That makes a lot of sense because you do like very bright, fresh stuff. You love Bohemian Lime, and those two really do associate. When people tell me that they like one, I have to show the other. You also really like what's it called? Cheeky Smile from Juice Box, right?
Yes.
So all these very fresh things or Renaissance from Zerdorf. These are all things that you really enjoy. So they all work together. They all kind of go.
They're
right?
very easy to wear to the work, casual, date night. They're safe and people are gonna like it. You're not gonna be, they're not challenging fragrances. Something easy, spray and go.
They're fun, right? And then Bukhara, for somebody who likes an Iris Heart, it's a bit spicy and woody, so it ends up being a masculine way to wear something that typically comes off like makeup, right? Iris tends to come off like makeup. In the last couple of years, in the last few years, we've smelled a number of Iris Hearts, Orris-based Orris Hearts that are basically good for everybody. If you want a soapy modern fragrance, and not an old school soap, because we're at a point now where we don't want to smell like our dads, we don't want to smell like our moms and all that. One thing I think that you should check out eventually, I know we've talked about this, but Molecule 04 could also really.
Oh, definitely. Let's go Molecules. Yep.
So we've talked about Molecules before. I know that they have some news coming soon, but 04, if you like those other guys.
So if you're new to Molecule, what are they based so people can understand? I know people heard of. What are they?
So I joke all the time. This is the Emperor's New Perfume. You're gonna feel naked, and people are gonna be like, "Holy crap, what are you wearing?" And they're gonna be from far away, 40, 50 feet away. Somebody's chasing you down the street, like, "Oh God." So that mostly comes from 01. 01's the best seller, and this is Molecule. The first line for our store is the Molecule. The second line is the eccentric Molecule, right? And what does this mean? The one in front is based on a certain fixative that is used in every perfume, right? Whether it's Isoi Super, this white musk for 01, the one that launched the brand, or amber, or vetiver, or grapefruit, or cashmere, right? These different notes that we see in our note pyramids that we look at every day. That's the front line, and then the one behind it is and that we just did that so we could separate and tell which one's which. But it's a full fragrance based on that. So the one in front is not simple necessarily, but it is something that is just focused on the fixative. The one behind it, pink pepper, cedar, stuff like that. That's something that Jezza Sharon likes to use a lot. So you can tell who made it. The same guy who's behind Ormond Jane, the same guy who's behind a lot of name brand fragrances and fragrances that you know. He knows how to make people smell incredible and smell sexy and intoxicating, and so that's why people hire him, and that's his brand. We have the new Kajal. This Kajal just arrived. I'm also almost out of this. This arrived like this week, and I'm down to like one or two. It's not that it's. You could tell that it's related to Kajal, the first one, this which is a bit sweet on my skin. It's still pretty woody and stuff. The cedar wood though about Kajal Homme 2, this guy it's all about that cedar, the Virginian cedar. This comes out great. The copper look does come out. It does feel that like kind of crisp, shiny thing. But this fragrance is going to be huge. You're going to see this all over the internet. People are going to talk about that because it smells incredible. Has the projection, has the sillage, has the longevity. The performance just is outstanding for what this is. And the price, it's fantastic. Look, Delina La Rosée. Right, you can find this. This is very familiar to the other Delina with the lychee and the floral. This is more of a little more of an aquatic heart. They are very fresh fragrances, so it's going to smell a bit lighter, but it also has a vetiver base, so it's a bit green, but not super green. It's not like a Cruz del Sur green. It's very light, aquatic, grassy green. We also have a new line, but before we get to the new line, I want to talk about Amabile, and I really like Apollonia. You've seen this around. People are talking about this. Apollonia is a white floral iris and white musk. This guy smells just clean and delicious. I'm not going to say it makes me remember the moon landing. I wasn't around, but this really does smell to me kind of gray. I don't wear it on a gray day. I wear it on sunny days, and it's really great. And then Veronique Gabai. Right, Veronique Gabai. I'm really enjoying these. Vert Désir with that lemon mint top. that's very fresh, a little green, Captain Tebe, but really my favorite. And I have the labels. Yours don't come with this label. It just comes like this, very simple. Sexy Garrigue is the one that I really love. This is the patchouli base. It's, labdanum patchouli. It's well named with the sexy. Okay. It's just super intoxicating and rich. I think that anybody could get away with this. I'll be honest, it does make me think a little bit more cooler temperatures, at very least date night. The brand is based off of this tagline, Sunshine for the Soul. And growing up, Veronique Gabai grew up and had her family on the Côte d'Azur in southern France, right? So very super luxurious life in the sun on the Mediterranean. And I get that fresh sun feeling out of it. Sexy Garrigue, though, is totally sexy at night. When the sun goes down and it cools off. This is probably, I'm going on a date with my wife on Sunday, tomorrow for the first time since COVID. I'm probably going to be wearing this fragrance. So, or one of a couple of things. And so I'm really enjoying this line very much. So this is your show, right? So what do you want to talk about?
Man, I can tell you something. So many amazing fragrances here, and I know you do have the new Parfums de Marly Pegasus exclusive, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so that's
you got a lot of Parfums de Marly fragrances as well, but I know,
So we have a lot of new stuff all the time, and I lose track, right? And
so many fragrances.
Yeah, it's not that it's so many. It's sort of like this one's new, and I get so excited about it, and I do this business mostly not just for you and our amazing customers, but I do a lot of it for me, and I'm very grateful to be able to do this, right? So Pegasus exclusive.
Beautiful bottle too.
Oh yeah, dude.
Black and the silver cap.
This is easily my favorite bottle from them. I just really like the gunmetal look. This is a color I like. I like this matte, reflective matte look, right? And it's one of cardamom is a fragrance, is a note that I struggle with, and it really does very well, right? So I love kajal, and the cardamom in the kajal doesn't really work that amazing on me, but this one does. And kajal, I rave about it. Dahab, Lamar, Om, Yasmina, the EDP, and Om 2, and Solage. Solage is a little tougher because it's so bold. It's a big leather. But Fida really works really amazing with me. So those are great. This guy, the exclusive, is a really great open because the cardamom is the right balance on my skin. It's not overwhelmingly spicy, right? And the almond is kind of familiar. You're going to smell a familiar heart. And the big difference here is the oud. The Gaiac wood and the oud at the base is what sets it apart from the original Pegasus, right? And so it's going to come off deeper, more resinous, and richer. So I like this a lot.
And another one is good is Greenlee's one of my favorites, I think. Just for spring, summertime, it's just it gives you that up spirit, just bright kind of fragrance, brighten your day.
I like Greenlee more than I do S.O.T.D for the summertime. And I'm waiting for something from Initio too. I'm just remembering that they've got a new one coming out in a minute. So I ordered it. And so my opinion that Greenlee is what works great for me because I love that mint, right? This aromatic guy is so good that I prefer it because the aquatic is a fresh all day fragrance. I don't know. I just prefer the green one.
Both smell amazing, but you have your choices.
Yeah, I mean that's just my personal choice. I don't know why I'm getting into that. About ambers, I'm gonna go to a cod like fastest if I'm feeling an ambery fragrance. So that's Luban, and these two, Sinbad and Gajamada. Like Sinbad's got that amber, but I personally wear a cod more. Gajamada now has the competitor for patchouli that I'm gonna wear more, with Sexy Gareed, right? Because that guy, this one, everybody loves exclusivity. This is super exclusive, but this Gajamata is plum date. You know, it's just really good. This is really, really good.
When people want to look for either buy the bottle or samples, is it best to go to your website or what they need to do to check out your...
The best thing is to go to the website. And what I like to do is I throw in extras. Whatever you get, I look at your taste. I look at your previous orders if you have any, and then I give you some more than what you pay for. And that's because I want you to enjoy it and explore things that I might not, I believe you won't get otherwise. That's, you know, if I, for example, all right, let's go over here,
Sure.
right? If you've heard of, and you just watched our show with Oya Bar, right, and you smelled Incense Rose, sorry, I grabbed this out of habit, Incense Rose from Andy Tower, fantastic fragrance, right, Smoky Rose. We've got a lot of Smoky Rose, this Incense and Rose, but one that I think that you're gonna miss, potentially, is Smolder Rose. This to me smells awesome just the same. I wear both of them all the time. I love them. You can tell that I love this. And, you know, something like that. Or if you want something like a rose patchouli, and you've heard me rave about Love Kills from Mask Milano, the one that you probably are going to miss is almost certainly going to be Rose Shot from Olfactive Studio. Right? So Olfactive Studio has these sepia shots in the leather, which are really great. Or if you like something like that's very fresh and uplifting, something like a Cheeky Smile. If you order from our website, Perfumology.com, you might get a sample of Ovation as well. So I like to give a little bit more. I want to make sure that you get to try our fragrance line. Perfumology has Bliss, Clutch, Grange, and the Ima. Again, after this, I need your nose, Chris. I want to test our fifth fragrance with you. You're going to smell a few different mods of the same fragrance. So yeah, I look for, if you buy from us either in store or on Perfumology.com, I want to give you that white glove, refined experience that's knowledgeable. And the best way for me to do that is to share what we do and share what we have. You know, and there's just a lot. We specialize in hidden gems, so that's why people watch your show. That's why people come to our store. Is these are really hidden. You would have heard of Navitus, which my favorite is Viva More at the moment, and Absolutio and Virtus, which out of those, that's pretty great. I think those are the ones that I like the most. I'm waiting on something from OK Fine Fragrances.
Oh, they smell so good. I like the VBO. I like that one.
VBO is awesome. So I'm sold out of VBO. I'm sold out of PRO. So Vanilla Bourbon Oak and Patchouli Rum Oak. Obviously, those are going to be my favorites because I love both patchouli and vanilla. I love bourbon and I love rum and I love oak. So like it's kind of like this brand is speaking to me. Yeah, I'm still sober, but like they're still great. And AMO, the Amber Mezcal Oak. That one was nominated for Best Artisan last year at the Olfaction Awards. So they are definitely worth paying attention to. They are brilliantly composed. They are aged in oak barrel that was used to age alcohol, some booze, and out of that comes this genius brand. I think that what they do is awesome. Yeah.
So do you have any rules, like when people come here, do you have to make an appointment? Can you just come in? Do you have to wear a mask? What are your rules so people are new to that new coming to your store, never been in here, what should they expect, or what are the rules?
So I'm really glad that you asked. The rules are fairly simple. I want you to come in, and you can come in. I prefer an appointment to know that you're coming, so you can email or text or message. I'm on all the socials, and you can message me any way you want. When you come in, we request that you either sanitize your hands with the hand sanitizer. That's simple enough. Or wash your hands. We have a bathroom you can use as well. So that's the sanitary part. I prefer you need to wear a mask to come in. The weird part is that I'm not going to ask you to leave when you sniff. You cannot bring a bottle to your nose. You have to spray a blotter strip or I'll do that for you. And then at this point, the rules is to get the real experience and then replace the mask, right? That's the best way for us to be able to operate our business. I typically, I'll hand you something and I'll take a few steps back. When people sniff the bottle, I usually have to say something, but it's not personal. It's just COVID, and that's it. And then the only other rules are be nice and have fun. That's pretty much the baseline rules of our shop. When you come in, I need you to have fun. If not, it's going to be just a sad day for all of us. And if you smell great and be nice, and that's all it takes to really have a good time in here, right? Yeah, those are the new stuff. We also have my son's Sybarite.
Oh,
I forgot about mentioning these because we already looked past. This is a natural brand that's water-based. They don't use ethanol. They don't use alcohol. And in the end, I want to just show this. I'm just going to spray into the air. They spray really fine. We don't have anything that looks like that when we spray. It's really cool. So they have a very, very fine spray that spreads evenly, water-based, all natural, smells delicious, smells awesome. My opinion out of the 5, 720 and Spicy Calabria. Spicy Calabria is probably the most cardamom heavy fragrance that I like to wear. And Amber Gaze. Amber Gaze is quite directly ambery. Those are my favorites in the line. And Decisions is new, but they're probably going to sell out very soon. So that's a limited edition from Imaginary Authors as well.
they got a lot of nice fragrance. No, like St. Julep is another amazing one too from the Imaginary Authors.
Yeah. St. Julep we just talked about, right? Where this is the one I like to wear to cookouts and stuff in the summertime.
And I like
that and Sundrunk. Yeah, what was that?
And I'm sorry to cut you off. Telegramma is amazing too. I like that one.
So
I like
just
that one.
made a shave soap for this. And
I heard about that too.
I didn't get it yet, but I want it for me.
For me.
I'm gonna have that for me. I'm gonna get it like that, and both the mentholated and the regular one. I wait all summer for a City on Fire specifically, like that's the one, and Bull's Blood. It's one of those things like T-Rex and Rhino. I'm not wearing them in the heat. The same as I don't wear St. Julep in the cold or Sundrunk in the cold, just because I like it. I like the seasons of them. Here in PA we have crazy seasons. It's cold,
cold, hot, not
Yesterday
cold.
Yesterday was weird though. We had snow on the ground and I was in a t-shirt, comfortable. It was so strange. Yeah. So that's most of our shop actually. Yeah.
Oh, sounds
Not
good.
all of it. But
Oh no. I'll definitely show everybody more of the stuff in the store, but
Thank you.
I like to thank you, Nir, for letting us in your store, talking about your fragrances. And if you have any questions, he's an amazing guy, a great owner. He will sit and talk to you about fragrances so you understand him. Even if you're new to fragrance, you don't have to be a fragrance nut like me or him. It's just come in and have a nice time and experience fragrances.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has a good time in here. And when you come in, I want you to enjoy yourself no matter what stage of loving fragrances you're at. We had something like 5 different customers throughout our day today who never heard of any of these brands. And I have a way of kind of guiding them in. I ask two very specific questions. What do you typically like to wear already? And what kind of things are you looking for? Those 2 questions guide me very well into the start. The rest of it's all about what your reactions are, right? So if you, for example, really liked Dans Sauvage and you really liked the Juice Box Siren and Sailors, then I'm going to get a hint that you like things with a rosy and boozy heart. So that gives me a lot of insight. And then if you react poorly to, for example, Bonsai, then I know you're not going to like super green things. And that makes sense. People are new to this. So I let the customer guide us. That's the plan here, is that you tell us what kind of things you're looking for, and we find our way from there.
Cool. What are your hours of operation before I cut it towards the end? What so people know what hours to come in or schedule?
Yeah, we're 11 to 7, so 11 a.m. to 7 every day except for Sunday, which is 12 to 6. So we're open anytime that you would be walking around Old City. Now, if there's a different time that you want me to come into the shop, send me a message. If only earlier in the morning works out or a little later works out, I just want to know that I can be here for you. But 11 to 7 is really what it is.
Thank you so much, Nir, for all your support for the channel. I appreciate it from day one. And I love coming here and hope people get a chance to come here. Or if not, at least go on the website and check out some of their amazing fragrances.
Thank you so much for coming. You are awesome, Chris. Your show is great. And it's a real pleasure to have you at the store.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
You guys take care. See you soon. Bye.